Notice to agents, notice to principal, notice to principals, notice to agent. Conditional acceptance of offer, my counterclaim offer to a company known as Anchor Water Services Limited Company up in Lancashire in England. Right. In August 2022, I was informed about the new terms and conditions, a change of offer contract since 2009, reference to smart meter replacement to the analog meter. Currently to outside my home right now in East UK, and I did not consent to the offer. A generic email came. It wasn't to, you need to know the rights to rejection, and it's contract terms, contract law. Okay, and this is where the future, especially in East UK, in my area UK, it's the first for England to go Agenda 2030 smart city. It's all trackable, your data. So therefore, I sought clarification, the use of my data. This is all about showing every little drop, every little bit of energy, everything you use to databases held by software AI companies. Right. So I sought clarification. I got the verbal recording evidence for personal use only. And these agents work for call centres. Right, so I just spoke to an individual. They call it extra care department. Okay, she couldn't deal with the matter. She put me through to the metering team. They call it extra care department. Right, and I was polite and courteous, best I can be. They didn't like that, did they? A gentleman called Andy, but I know the managing directors of Anglo Water. So what I'm going to do is show you the company house details, which is public knowledge. The water should be free of Mother Earth. The metering serial numbers, okay? And there's other people I'm aware of had problems with this company. So, this is the website I'm about to share. This is the subject of today at the moment. This is okay, the generic website. So anybody doesn't realise, okay? So they're going on we'll open a new tab. Future water is what you need to look for, okay? They're pushing the climate change, renewable energy, reducing carbon, plastic pledge. Right, this is all nationally in England. This is all part of the UN Agenda 2030 plus. Okay, it quite clearly states the investment of 30 million investment to protect the region's environment, investing millions in new fibre optic technology to fix leaks faster, safer. Yeah, this is AI technology. Adapting to climate change and constructing hundreds of kilometres of interconnecting pipeline to move water around the region and building 2 new reservoirs. Yeah, controlling the water supply by 2035 to make sure the parts of the region they modify geoengineering weather. Not saying this company does, right? So, okay. So they have digging up the this is the science behind they're using AI technology. I won't go into all that. And the CHABGES. So if you want to research water aid, the limited company, what really goes on in the third world, by all means, other people already done that. Positive Difference Fund, awareness, raising awareness, easy to access services for all individuals. Let's have a look, shall we? That gentleman I just spoke to did not even know, right, the lawful requirement to be contacted is by email, right? They didn't even know about their own their own company's policy for disabled people, so whether it's sign language, okay, live chat, or by email, or by telephone, yeah. And I'm meant to be within the priority services since 2010 to date, okay. So that gentleman called Andy, agent for the company, has breached their own terms and conditions of their own policy, and this clearly states on their own website. All I inquired about is, I don't need advice, okay, so I wasn't reporting the issue, okay, and I was just concerned reference the metering. So the quote metering, okay. So where is their metering? So I'm looking at apply for compliance. Let's have a look at their policy. And these are definitions of meaning words one may need to inquire about. The water supply fittings regulations 1999. Turn upside down 666. In reference to the public supply of water and installation of plumbing fittings, etc. Now, where does it say about metering? You've got for other businesses, rainwater harvesting, guide to water regulation of farms, be safe, be water safe. Where's the one on metering? So let's have a look, shall we, if it does come up. It's raining cats and dogs. Let me check the weather. Minimising water wastage within the premises promote efficient water use. I hardly use the water anyway, but you need to look at alternative sources to water supply because they will be cutting off your supply of water. I mean energy, right? Allegedly, okay? If they want to push their demonic agendas of 2030 plus. The acts and statutes one needs to actually look and read up about the codes of practices as well. And they will say, oh, we've got the gentleman was, I won't repeat what he was saying because it's a conversation I won't show for data protection reasons. So they have a statute act called Section 75 of the Water Industry Act 1991. So all lists of the proof. So let me just go down. Sometimes problems may occur. Right, these idiots and they're targeting me outside could mess about with the water supply outside. Common sense approach, you need to have a backup supply of bottled water. Right, look at the personal entry. The employees will always have the right to enter home for a reasonable time of day. They first have to give 24 hours notice. Although this may not be necessarily an emergency, stopping or unauthorised entering private dwellings and offences claims. Why would they need to enter? So, if their employees are stopped from entering, we may get a court warrant. Do you know for what reason? To allow entry to be made for what reason? The water meters are outside of private dwellings, they're not inside. And if you've got disabilities, by the way, they have to give you at least 14 days, 2 weeks, or a week, 7 days, working days notice if there's a requirement to go into private dwelling, especially if you've got disabilities. They don't make that clear. Okay, here we go. They have a guide on their website. So, of course, it's with that external piping from coming into a private dwelling, they may or may not imply they require. Right, they supply water and fittings, as I quoted just now, for preventing the waste misuse, undue consumption, contamination, of course, health and safety is common sense, and the measurement of water. Why do you think they need to put their smart meters in England? This was dated last policy in March 2021. So I should be downloading that. Let's go back to their website. It's a policy, they need your consent. Quite outdated, it makes you wonder if it's updated yet. No, it's Friday. Let's go back. I stopped sharing. So this is, here we go. Switch to metered charges. Apply for water meter. Smart meters upgrades. Okay. Angler water, always finding better ways to save water and protect vision. This is what the subject is about. I don't overuse anyway. Measure every drop. And where's your data going to end up? The long-term plan in place. Water meters, they're promoting this as a brilliant way to help their individuals to save water in their homes. 90% of their individuals taking their services only pay for what they use because that we have the lowest number of leaks. And this is what I'm implying of other water companies in England. Long-term plan for smart meters upgrades will, here we go. Every home business in the regions have a smart meter budgeted by 2035 in the next 5 years, upgrading 1.100.000 meters, which we collect to our new network. What network? What software company? This is where it comes, my concerns. With General Data Protection Statute Act 2018 of your personal data, where is that going to, that new data? Right? So this is where I sought clarification that I do not consent to the offer to change over from the analog meter to the smart meter, and reference to my data protection, my lawful requirement. They haven't acted upon it. It goes on in their website, help us, fewer vans on the roads. Yeah, AI, I told you. Well, I didn't tell anyone, but this is what it says. AI vans on the roads, reading meters, reducing their carbon footprint, helping towards zero net carbon commitment, and we're able to get the meter readings remotely. It's AI controlled. Okay, so here it goes. Once they've upgraded the meter, it's automatically sent, get this, hourly meter readings to finders, fix and leaks. And shortly after the upgrade, we'll let you know when we've activated your meter. They're really already doing it outside without informing me. Now, this is a privacy bit. The privacy policy has more information about the data we collect and when we use it and how we look after it. We also have a smart metering policy. Let's have a look. It tells you there's Anglo Water Group. Okay. That's where they're based, up in Huntington in England. They're using legalese wording, by the way. They share it with credit reference agency companies, profiling here, AI decision making, automated, using meter readings. Oh, look at this. Using meter readings to find and fix leaks. Use meter readings. Direct sharing. This is one I want to know. Smart metering privacy policy. This is the one. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to look at these things to inquire to see where your data is going. 17th of March 2022. How many pages? Right, document control. Smart metering, enhanced metering privacy policy quotes. Right. It's quoted like a AMI meter installed on the water supply to your private dwelling. It should be read in conjunction with the privacy policies for Anglo Water Services Limited. That's just one company, by the way. Okay. Personal data, any data which can identify you or be used to identify you. It can identify either on its own or when joined with other data, water consumption data. Okay. And any other associated data with enhanced meter is considered personal data. So this is a company. Ofwat is the national in England. They call it regulator. Okay. Data protection, right, is based here. Smart metering. Let's see clarification what they collect. Once their agents have installed a smart meter at the home, which is just outside, they collect water consumption data and other data from your meter. We collect this information on an hourly basis. This is from today's date. If you have not had a meter upgrade and have an ordinary traditional meter, please refer to the customer privacy policy. They've done this without my consent, by the way. And this, how are they transmitting the data? Smart meter use collected. Meter radio ID. The serial number of the radio within the meter. The radio is used to transmit the data to a smart point, explained below. The number of litres that has been passed through the meter since it was manufactured. Okay. The hourly consumption readings of the previous 24-hour period. Alarm parameters, which tell us that there may be a problem in your meter, or tampered with, or backflow. Data they collect from smart meters combined with other data, including your personal data. Where is that going to end up? That's already collected, currently being processed by Anglo Water Services Limited for purposes of your details, where you live, your emails, the location, meter serial number, account information. Right. Specific category personal data. Different rules, different policies, to data concerning, they go to ethnic, your personal, racial, ethnic origins, political opinions, religious beliefs, trade, union membership data, and it goes in specific data there, which are all called special category personal data, with biometric data. The data we collect and use from your smart meter does not fall within the category of special data, okay? So that is important to know. Why do we need to collect and use personal data for smart meter? What is the lawful? It's not legal, it's lawful basis for it. Okay. By using smart meter data, they collect remotely for leaks. It's all for their in-house policies. For the supply work with you to avoid unnecessary charges and wasted water. They call it in public interest. In the general public interest. Not individually, general public interest. To provide you improved customer service. Legitimate interest. That's not an answer. Daily meter readings provide you with improved customer service with example access to your usage. The form of daily, weekly, monthly consumption data to provide you with monthly consumption. Carrying on. Your usage better and save. To offer water survey, give you water saving tips. I don't need that, thank you, I'm already aware. And we will also use daily meter readings to collect remotely from your smart meter instead of asking you to take meter readings. Well, they never did, they automatically took them anyway and sent their agents round to read the meters. That's all it is cutting back on them agents to do that job. To improve the customer account management, by using daily smart meters, we can read and effectively produce more move in and move out requirements automated the meter read process and use up to up-to-date, accurate meter reads to support you with your account queries. You'll be able to more effectively identify and manage supplies at your home. Really do need to comprehend. Now, this is a bit about consent. To offer individuals additional customer service access to hourly consumption water. If you're using water at your private dwelling, well, I'm rewording this, adding the lawful terms, correct facts. With your permission, we can show you an hourly breakdown of your usage in my account. No, I haven't even consented to that process. If you sign up for this service, I did not, by the way, the customer care agents will also see this information. That's all your other data, by the way. Be careful about if you're not bothered, then fine. So they can help if you need to speak about your consumption. To improve their billing, their accountants, their accounts, right? That's all they care about is money, monetary system. To provide accurate and based on actual up-to-date reads per drop of water. Yeah. Okay, just in case people don't know. For improvement management of water supplied into the network to meet customer supply demands. They quote the billing process as a lawful obligation, not legal, by the way, the terminology they're using. Public interest, improved asset maintenance, that's common sense about repair, I see that. We can spot where meters failed, but they're doing it remotely. They could do that perfectly without using smart meters already. And they quote the last part, the lawful obligation. There's no obligation to make the smart meter up in the first place. For example, real water consumption readings, anomalous reading. We can see how much water should be being used by the individuals in a defined area. And then by comparing these figures with the volume of water supplied into the network, tracking everything, by the way, we can identify where there are leaks. And you can see a common sense approach to that. But by using your data, improving the Statute Act, let's have a look. By using real water consumption readings, they claim anomalous, but it's not. We can see how much water is being used compared to the amount we put into the network to improve leakage. I can see that common sense approach. They call it legitimate interest. Research, and this is where you need to be careful. We may use data to analyze performance of the data transmission network, connectivity performance. Use anomalous metadata. It's still your data from outside your home, within linking up your accounts and information from the smart meter, by the way, if you didn't know that. On a water consumption on the long and short terms that we may accurately plan, although it's for in-house policies, okay? Public interest section. There are circumstances where processing your smart meter data, now this is where you need to be extremely careful in England, for any company when they quote this. And if you're not care, that's fine. But when you're TI and targeted, you need to care, in my opinion anyway. There are some circumstances, but they don't quote which ones. When processing smart meter data is necessary for the performance of the task carried out in the public interest. So they're going to put public interest over your individual rights. Okay? Welcome to George Orwell, 1984. Or in the exercise of their official capacity. In what way? To detect leaks or water supply. That I can see the common sense approach. To detect leaks, of course. I have nothing against that. Then they quote the legitimate interest. And by the way, this is 11 pages. I won't go through it all. Sometimes the use of smart meter data is necessary for the purpose of Anglo Water Services Limited Company. Quote this in brackets. A third party's legitimate interest. They don't quote which one. what company, who. And this is where I come in and I inquired about. Always ensuring that the use of personal data to pursue legitimate interests. In what way? And their quote implied not materially impact your rights, freedoms, or interests, that the use of data is what might reasonably be expected part of running their business. Consent, metering privacy policy. We'll ask your permission and consent before making hourly usage of information available to you and other customer team. However, we rely on consent. We will clearly ask for it. They did not, by the way. And we will provide you the information how we use your data. They did not, by the way. And if you change your mind, which I've already didn't change my mind, I made it clear from the outset and again throughout this year. And I've got evidence of the emails of this too, and phone calls, 2 phone calls. That you decide you no longer want access to your hourly usage information or have it available to the customer team. Tell us for changing your preferences in my account. I do not have an online account. I do it by the offer by a normal post offer service or by email offer. And that's a lawful requirement still in contract law in England. These gaslighters are right outside my home right now. They've been tipped off. I made a phone call. We will stop using it for the specific purpose. You will no longer receive those services. This does not mean that we will stop using your hourly meter readings entirely. Quote, see above for the other reasons for processing smart meter readings. Where we do not rely on consent as it's meant to be a lawful basis for processing, rather that we will not make our users information available to you or your customer team. As a smart meter customer, they imply you will always have access to daily, weekly, and monthly users information. Consent is only relevant for access to hourly usage information. So they've assumed consent, which my call today is recorded at their end too, but I did not consent for this offer today. We treat access to hourly usage data in a different way because information includes more frequent meter readings, could reflect information about your family's private life. Bingo! Right to private life. Human rights. That's human rights. Human rights meant to have. Human Rights Act, Statute Act 1998. Family life. Right? And the smart meter data. Okay. I'm just sharing this for those that may want to know. In which you prefer not to be at, which you prefer not to be accessed. So they don't tell you about your right to family life and private life. That is where it's clear. So I'm just going to take a snapshot of this. 10 to 4. Oh, really? CDM your psychopath yourself, go and have a new life. Okay. So, this is the lawful rights. If you're not aware, this is what the demonic entities don't like you to know. So we just have the trawls on the entities. They use an AR computer systems to do it. It's all part of the demonic agendas in the bigger picture. It's all part of the demonic agendas in the bigger picture. So this is 7 subscribers. Their YouTube channel, 10th of August 2021. Very pathetic. Let's play the troll on my website. This is the troll. Yes, I thought so. You're reptilian shape-shifting demons. Their eyes are shape-shifting. Doing the devil horns symbolism. You've already in hell. Look at this. You've already American. So there you have the demonic trolls. Seriously disgusting. Right, we will go back to the point in hand. Right. This is a policy. Wow. Just to stop buying, hello, must got hot for some groceries, but Pro, as usual. Yes. Hello, how are you, Maria? Yes, I'm just showing what UK's people's lawful rights are. Sorry, I've got to go. No worries. I am right. Take care. So this is UK policies for the Agenda 2030 policies. Right, okay. People don't know what your rights are yet. Human Rights Act 1998, excuse me. The right to family life and your private life. So this is just one company called, as I said, Anglo Water Services Limited, who are putting the Agenda 2030, all of your data. This is one company. Many companies to follow, and this is an 11-page privacy policy on smart meters. They need your informed consent to be able to use that smart meter data, hourly, weekly, monthly information. Okay? And when you learn the legalese wording they use, legalese wording is not lawful, right? They're quoting, I found this out before. You might want to investigate, but I've already done this. Water in England, this is how they're covering their tracks, allegedly. Water Industry Act 1991. The call centres won't know this, the agents working for them. It's only the managing directors of the company. Okay. Metering policies. As I said, page 7. What do we share the data from your smart meter? Again, AI, it says third parties, suppliers, contractors, data processors. What you require in writing or email or both is what third-party companies in England, are they just based in England or are they based overseas? And what are the agents or the contractors using your data in reference alongside with the AI computer software for smart metering on behalf of, and it quotes in this policy, enhanced metering network provider, and it quotes alliance partners, and you want to seek clarification exactly what they are. If it's not on the company's website, which I'm looking at, and their policy, why inquire to know? And then it goes on to the business side. Okay, if you're a company, a business using the water service, if you don't care as a business, fine. No, it goes down here. And by the way, all your data, it's just reference, the more in depth, right? Now, be aware of the 30 bigger picture. These are quotations. All of this, HMRC is a limited company in England. Ofwat is a limited company in England, okay? When you investigate these by Dun&Bradstreet.co.uk, Customer Council for Water is a limited company, Environmental Agency, it's all business and commerce, okay? But when you work it down, you've got the Ministry of Justice limited companies. When they quote courts, it's a company, it's a limited company using maritime law. So when you research this, you will find out this is all the bigger picture for the future of everything being monitored on the physical, practical, everyday sense. And it's all within the Agenda 2030, Agenda 2050 policies, also down below. For example, don't forget drinking water. The water should be free on this earth, but they want to cut, every bigger resource, whatever it is, they've got to make money out of. And these ordinary people, they're making us pay for it. Yeah? And who's making profit? So I'm just researching this and clarification. And it also goes to national housing companies, national councils, they're limited companies, by the way. Then this is where your data is going. They're going to be sharing that. This is quoting in their policy. With their software, it quotes who is managing the online software of this company. For example, it quotes IT partners who host and manage IT solutions for that company. This is where if you don't bother, it's fine. But I'm just sharing information that people may and may not want to know. So reference to smart meter data I'm on about. Smart meter will be need to share your personal data with third-party data processors. Okay. In countries outside of England. Are you happy with that? Your personal everyday use, hourly use, water consumption, and your data linked to that will be shared outside of England too. And if you haven't consent, your right to family life and private life, they have to cease and desist at once. And that's what I did today, verbally. And he tried, that gentleman called Andy, tried to twist my words, and I didn't let him. Goes on to quote in their own policy. This is how they don't even get trained in what their own policies are. Some of these will be outside the European Economic Area, such as India or USA. Did you consent for your data to be outsourced outside England if you don't live there? And it goes on to relevant reference to that. And then don't forget about the AI, computer systems, automated decision making. They're doing that to many UK companies, and that's causing serious repercussions, not just for me, but other people I'm aware of. Automated decision making involves using personal data without manual. Oh my God. This is AI. Oh my God, sorry. I just can't. How can an AI sophisticated software computer system and manage decisions? They don't know you personally. They don't know your personal situation. Wow. Wow. Talk about computers. When using smart meter data, we automatically decision making, ascertain whether an individual, the quote customer, is likely to have a leak. It's going to be made by AI, not a human individual. Oh my God. We also carry out automated processes in smart meter data, including profiling of your personal circumstances and your data. Wow, look at this. In particular, analysing the behaviours, your personal habits of using that water in your own home. There's no longer your privacy. Bloody hell. Yeah, they will know exactly when one takes a shower. Yeah. Maria, we should all start to use cash in stores exactly to force the old system to work as long as possible. Exactly. This is what I do anyway. And that's what I simply made a call back in August since I heard of this. And then I knew about the AI. And I knew how they're going to incorporate not everything, but just enough information. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm living right in the area in England already, trying to push me out the flat. And by all their internet, oh, this area in England is the first to go smart city. All the policies now are using. It's worded as the year 2030 and the year 2050. Regeneration, anything regeneration, sustainability. This is what in my area is already started in 2021. Well, just before that, 2019 really, but more fruition, more forefront started at the end of 2021. That's when they started making it more clearer they want me out the flat and more controlled environment. Thank you for your commenting. So this is reference to this. Yes, Maria. And how are you? Hope you're coping best you can. So, yeah, so this is any company you may be with. So whether it's gas, electric, water, mainstream energy supply services, you might want to look at the terms and conditions, any changes forthcoming. Robotic processes, they call it RPA. Oh my God. Automatic processes carried out by a human or enhanced data accuracy. Quicker processes, all about money making, isn't it? Analysing to understand impacts of weather. Get this. What you've got an AI computer system now could analyse about the weather and social events and water consumptions now. It's all real people that are meant to physically work in these companies and have human interventions. Are they under the underground bunkers already? I just do wonder, you know. Wow. Smart metering profile by AI computers. Oh, look. Suitable measures to safeguard your rights. What, by an AI computer that's going to try and outsmart human? Oh, gosh. And expresses the point of view and contest any decision made. You can ask for manual review of any automated decision. There you go. You have the lawful right to require the rejection of as I quoted in this. You can go back on the stream and make a note of what I said, and you can research for your own, depending what company you use. Look at the data protection smart metering. So whether it's gas, electric, your water, whatever weather service you might also be using, right? And look in the terms and conditions, because when they change it to smart metering or smart services, that means also in contract law a change of terms of conditions or agreements. It's like this housing company. Since 2009, the offer contract to rental this place, they have breached the terms and conditions of rights repairs. And this is going on for a long time. But they don't get held accountable no matter what I do, what I know, how to rebut, etc., because they're all part of the bigger picture. And it's an well-known national company. There's a lot of things that's going on around here I won't go into right now. So yeah. So you also, if people don't know about the lawful rights in circumstances relating to, so this document, by the way, Information Commissioner, its area office up in England, is also a limited company. But you can also keep it very basic and very straightforward to the point. And using, in my opinion only, it's not an advice, it's personal opinion only, use the Human Rights Statute Act 1998 within line with the right to family life, right to private life. That's relevant. So this is not any PO box. I would co-copy the customer service department. You might want to go find out the CEO and its agent's email. There's you can do a search for CEO email addresses online. Obviously, I can only go on about what I know about in England, and you can email them directly to the point and copy in oneself. And then if you want to print that out and send yourself a copy in the post, and to the head office CEO a copy in recorded post when there isn't a postal strike, of course. And so that might be useful to know in contract law. And make it quite clear in your correspondence that you're not making a complaint. You're making your concerns known, a reference to your own personal data. Okay. And those guys are still outside, by the way. They better not be. This is data protection email. And Anglo Water Services Limited, their location, our phone number. Right, smart meter. Let's give a quick call and see if I don't get blocked. 03457 919 155. Might be closed.
Welcome to Anglian Water. If you have a fault with your water supply or sewer, press 1. For everything else, please hold.
Data Protection Department.
Did you know you can now see your bills, set up direct debits, and make payments online? Simply register for My Account on our website. Your account, your way. Why not try it today?
They put through to call centre again. Is a generic phone number.
Good afternoon. You're through to Anglian Water. If you're calling to make a payment with a debit or credit card, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Okay, to get started, I need your Anglian Water account number.
Oh, for
You
goodness
can find
sake.
it in the middle of the front page of your statement.
I'm not doing that again. Okay. Right, this is a generic phone number. It's a call centre, just be aware. That is the, I'll stop sharing for a minute. The data protection office for this water company, which I'm trying to click on. Well, I'm just going to download this. This is a data protection smart metering policy. Won't get through directly unless you can search for the phone number. Now I'm going to try and download it. Right, just saving that document. I would only suggest print out the relevant part that relates to one situation. Right. Wow. Demonic, innit? Very demonic. Only high levels in a square meter, but I'm glad I did that measure. Let me just go into the comments. Bear with me. You're welcome. Raining in Sweden, is it? Felt the actual smell of methane Wednesday. Thought it was an over few. Free. Is it a few? Tried to kickstart your TV, been unused for some years, no signal. Really? Had forgot that I disconnected that box many years ago. Wow. When found insane microwaves right through the floor, right to your pillow. I'm so sorry, Maria. Only high levels in a square meter area, but I'm glad I did that measure. Well done. Mad making inflow overflow hard to keep up with all this messing about. Wow, so true. So we've got heavy rain right now. Right, close the window. So I'm just quickly going to finish this off and put some meditation music on. So yeah, that's that 13, is that the end of it? Yeah, that's 11 pages. So I'll start sharing that. Wow. Yeah, know your rights. Okay. So anyway, just a quick one really, because they don't really give a monkeys, and when you're targeted, they will share your data. So I can't show you this, but my emails beginning of this year, when I was set to get robbed, yeah, not pleasant. Right, beginning of this year, and they were doing works in this area. The sewer pipes claimed to be in my area. There wasn't advance notification about this. 20th of January 2022. So, my email 21st of January. Okay, this is what I inquired. About the drilling and about their use, and if it's going to affect the water supply to my private dwelling. What's caused this requirement? Because this was the lack of notification, and who's the on-site manager, and reference what their email is. So it was sent on my behalf, 21st January 2022, 3 PM in the afternoon. Today, that guy on the phone said, "Oh, it's unusual to correspond with somebody's email." Really? Customer service agent who's an AI is a human individual, Andy, on the phone is ridiculous. Thank you for making us aware of your access needs. They're blocking me access from my wheelchair outside then in January as well. I'll be sure to feed this back to the site manager. Ensure access for you is always maintained without interruptions. That just gave me enough information that to not, I wasn't informed about any work to be done actually in this private location, but it's linked. Oh, and it was sent from external server, not from their company's website. Yeah, so Thoughtwood House, Thoughtwood, the Rara office. is not the head office in the Cambridge office. Is actually they must have offices for the call centres, different placements. Right. So the actual lawful head office, this company, Lancaster House, Lancaster Way, ME Business Park, Hudderston, Cambridgeshire, PE296HU. Company number is for this Anglo Water Limited Company is 23 and look 66656. Why do they put fluoride in water, by the way? Anyway. Let's see they come back on. They won't. They'll just quote some acts and statutes in their correspondence. Oh, there's demonic time. Just bear with me. It rained you up today, today. Let's print something out. Close this up. Wouldn't think they're supposed to strike on, would you? So they've gone ahead and put the smart meter in without consent. What the life we're living in. Okay, so that is that for now. So just so I'll add that, and there's other things going on, but that is for now. Wait till they put taxes onto the rainwater, my God. Oh, you're so true, Maria. Trying to upload some offline apps on the phone, like maps, herbs, tools, etc. Could be nice to have for any issues with internet. Yes, that is so true. That is so damn bloody true. Oh, this housing company's agents are also just messing me about again. 4th time again. There's meant to be things happening with the weather again. Anyway, it's 4 o'clock. So to say, so yeah, that is worth it. Yeah. He sent an email, right? It was pre-done. This agent for the housing company, PA, to the CEO, knowing full well it's a postal strike today and tomorrow. I've done a letter. I need to photocopy it. Actually, find the actual lady phone that I have on my hand. Page 1. I always block my emails as well. Oh, rich. They're hacking my effing phone, piss off. Oh, stop. For God's sake. Stop fucking hacking my phone. You bastards. This is my French. Look at always doing this. Oh, for God's sake. It's my bluntness again. Oh, for God's sake. Why can't they just leave me alone? Now they're blocking emails. They're blocking all my correspondence as well. This is demonic. Very demonic. Perpetrators. This is what gaslighting does. Let me just read your comments. Can't even send an email either myself. There's a hacking internet, everything I've got right now as well. Physical items. They are hacking into my internet. Really demonically. Trying to upload some apps. Wait till they put cats into the rainwater. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, don't want it. Come on, where's your bloody things I have sent? It's just demonic. It's just ridiculous. This is just unbelievable. Yet again. Just leave my blinking stuff alone. Bloody hell. They're blocking my communication network. You bloody demons, I tell ya. I just don't know what I'm doing now. Can't even open this bloody attachment. Let's just hack it. I'm gonna just shut off this bloody phone. No point at the moment. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't cancel. Don't they like to hack everything? There's no way I can bloody well do this. This is ridiculous. Trying to restart the phone. So, my email's been a total mess for some time. Some showing up, some disappears. Yeah, it's just impossible at the moment. They time it right, don't they, when they're going to target and set you up and do all sorts of BS. So I hear that you're going for it too. And they do the new monitoring on top. And they're doing it all. Look, they're blocking. Oh, I've got to put this on charge now. This is just demonic. So demonic times we're living in. Right, so educate yourself. Or anybody out there? I need to go. So take care for now and come back soon. Yeah, sabotage. They will for sure use the email for sabotage, like in the old days. The mail, every society, yeah, if you look at the history of good point you made, Maria. Fantastic point. So let's see, keep this chat on the playback. You never know. We're noticing this sometimes, subtle issues, that's right. Most people don't all appreciate it. Exactly. And they want everybody to use AI or online computers, right? Soon you won't need laptops, computers, or phones because the advancement technology is already here, isn't it? But you know, in England, we've got today, tomorrow, postal strike services. So it's no good. They deliberately set you up and gaslight and target you. So you can't use the postal service to respond because when they mess about with my communications and the words on emails to the other recipient, so it looks like I'm not able to do emails correctly in the correct sentence grammar. So I try and do record a post also, like just now, print it out. And I earlier today I preempted there might be something kicking off again today. So the type letter was done, photocopy the type letter, you know, take a picture to attach it by email. And what they do, have my phone and have my emails, I can't do it in time. But anyway, I need to go get off this bloody internet and take a break and for 5-10 minutes or so. Yeah, so true. So signing out for now. Thank you for joining. Bless your heart. Times we're living in, eh? There's and what they use is also just adding this original started off streaming this fact. I won't cloud the issue, but this is reference to UK. When you're targeted and gaslighted, they're going to use all this on top. You can hear now the phone is being hacked, so I don't even have to send it in. Miracle. Right, just talk about this. Now it says uploading. This is just unbelievable hacking. This is just demonic. It's 5 o'clock now. They're blocking all my communications. You demonic. You really are. You're demonic. Oh my gosh. It's raining like cats and dogs outside. Gonna multitask. Yeah. No, hacking the computer and the internet and the emails. Because one of the phones is not yet that badly hacked, showing it's being sent. Knew it. I knew they were rerouting my communications. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's just get off my computer, you demons. To fight these demonic entities are resent due to the internet problems, hacking. I just said internet problems. At 5:10. To print one page first and see what it looks like. There should be 2 attachments. Witness. 2 pages. Right, let's see what happens. Got paper. Here's the printer code. What happened to the other page? Oh, you demons, I tell you. They're doing it. This is deliberate. Let's see if this prints. Yeah. Well done. Right, I will be signing out. I have to multitask. We will survive. Blessings to press for all those who are going through what I'm going through too. That's done now. So just more evidence of targeting and hacking. Anyway. Right, I need to get some groceries. Nice talking to you too in Sweden. Beautiful day for you. I hope you get some peace. UK neighbours, have a nice weekend. One will try. And you too. And blessings. Stay safe, take care. And I'm signing out from UK. And recording.